Such a good girl. I need to load up you. There we go. And one of these. Yep, just like that. Yeah, there we go. Are you comfy? Are you comfy, Bella? Nice and content? You? What do you do? Alright. Shedding all over my legs. Why don't you? Shedding all over my legs. Hey, Crimson. You're such a good dog. You are such a sweetheart. Yes. You're such a sweetheart. Okay, continue. Come on. No? Do you want out? Have fun. I think there's a I think I smell skunk outside. It's very faint though. But my dog's not going crazy, so it couldn't be. Might just be my imagination. Anyway, we finished up that this morning. We still have that. Meet Marine. Continue your Odyssey. Complete Between Two Worlds quest line. Okay, now where are you?
I should try to stay out of sight.
So 3,000 meters this way would take me here. Yes, you're such a good ducky. Such a good doggy. You are right there.
Chiere, is that the war has... That's not surprising. I'm sure that... So you won't wait to... Yes, miss. Sounds like you can stop worrying. We were fate... All in a day's...
Okay. That was quick, simple, and easy. Yep, it looks like it's basically just... You. Nexus. Nexus. Oh, there's a quest there.
Got to be careful not to get spotted. Are you Cassandra of House Ayad? I am. I am Xanthi, Magistrate of Pitana. I have a noble task befitting someone of your high station. My son is to start his military training at the Agoyi. My husband is away at war, and I have official business to attend to. Can you escort him for me? I can escort your son to the camp, Master. Good. He'll learn how to be a man like his father and brother, or he'll die trying. It will be my honor to take him to begin his education as a Spartan. You are an agent of Zeus. I don't pretend to know the thoughts of the gods, but I'm happy to guide your son. My youngest is a dreamer. His head is filled with boyhood stories. He must learn how to serve his nation first, and then his family. It's not an easy path. He will find glory as a true Spartan soldier, or die bravely in the attempt. There is no greater way to honor Sparta. You'll find the Agogi camp southwest of here, near the foothills of the mountains. Makarios, come here. Hello, I'm Cassandra.
I am honored to meet you, Eagle Bearer. I can't wait to learn to fight like my brother Theoros, and to hear all your stories of deadly monsters and glorious adventures. This way, Cassandra. The Argogi is up in the mountains, so we can train closer to Olympus. What's it like being a mercenary?
I do what I must to get by.
My brother said the same thing about being a man in Sparta. We learn to fight, to die for our family and our country. I can't wait.
You love your home, eh?
I do. We are strong and we are free. And any man would happily give his life for his city, his fellow soldiers, and his children.
So how many children do you have?
Oh, no, none. But when I'm older, I'm going to marry Athena, and we'll have the strongest sons.
Well then.
Do you know why a Spartan soldier can lose his helmet or spear without worry? But if he loses his shield, he's punished beyond all measure.
Tell me.
It is because a soldier needs his helmet and spear to defend only himself. But his shield is dearly important for the safety of his brothers and the whole battle line.
What of your brother?
Theodos? He's the best. He's amazing to watch in the games. He's fast and strong, and he can throw the javelin and discus farther than anyone.
Oh, yes?
I'm faster than anyone my age, but Theodos is like Heracles himself.
He sounds like a god made flesh.
He's my hero. He even sings like... Oh,
Stay on your guard!
Yep. Damn it. I didn't notice the second dog. New plan. New plan. Yes, floofy attack, floofy kill. And my floofy is lying behind me.
this way, Cassandra. The alcove
Oh,
is
not.
up in the mountains.
Damn it.
So we get in closer to Olympus.
I gotta do all this all over again.
What's it like being a mercenary?
I do what I must to get by.
My brother said the same thing about being a man in Sparta. We learn to fight, to die for our family and our
Freezer.
country. I can't wait.
You love your home, eh?
I do. We are strong and we are free. And any man would happily give his life for his city, his fellow soldiers, and his children.
So how many children do you have?
Oh, no, none.
Okay, so you
But
do
when
run
I'm
faster.
older, I'm going to marry Athena, and we'll have the strongest sons.
Well then.
Do you know why a Spartan soldier can lose his helmet or spear without worry? But if he loses his shield, he is punished beyond all measure.
Tell me.
It is because a soldier needs his helmet and spear to defend only himself. But his shield is dearly important for the safety of his brothers and the whole battle line.
What of your brother?
Theodos? He's the best. He's amazing to watch in the games. He's fast and strong, and he can throw the javelin and discus farther than anyone.
Oh, yes?
I'm faster than anyone my age, but Theodos is like Heracles himself.
He sounds like a god made flesh.
He's my hero. He even sings like Orpheus. Do you want to hear me sing? Though Mother says I sing like a harpy.
No, that's okay.
Yes, I did.
I'll be glad to meet him.
La ira, la 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 la, or
First things first. Grab the wood.
Here, I bring you a new charge, trainer.
Macarius, son of Serios.
yes, sir. I can't wait to see my brother.
Quiet, boy. No questions. You'll focus on your own lessons and duties, and speak when spoken to.
Yes, sir.
You'll taste dirt and blood here. I'll force you to eat 1,000 bitter lessons to harden you into the bronze shield your city needs.
Yes, sir.
Now, Mistios, you look like you've been in a few scrapes.
I don't waste breath describing my exploits, or trying to scare children.
You speak like a Spartan. Let's see if you've learned anything else.
I'm no child for you to loom over. Feel no shame when you ask for mercy, old man.
Die!
Oh. Wait, why did I...
Is there any blood left in you?
Oops.
Wow, what a battle! You fought like Atalanta!
You do fight with the strength of the gods.
Oops. You didn't see me murder that person. That didn't happen. That was an accident. He kind of jumped out in the middle of my sword.
Now that we know you can fight, I have a serious matter to discuss.
Oh?
2 of my older students have gone missing. And I need someone I can trust to find them.
They should know enough to take care of themselves.
Yes. But the world is full of unexpected dangers, and I cannot leave my charges to investigate properly.
I can look for them. Tell me what I need to know. What were their last orders?
I had sent them to a lookout camp, where they were to survive on their own for a few days. It is up to them to treat it seriously. But when I went to check on them, there was no sign.
What dangers did you expect them to face?
The students learned to watch for wolves and bears, but I saw no spoor.
Perhaps a different sort of beast.
The two students who are missing are called Akamas and Theoros.
Theoros? Makarios' brother?
The same. I fear I have failed the magistrate.
I'll look at the campsite and see what I can find.
Well, shoot. Well, not this time, puppy.
A lost shield. That is a bad omen.
The blood under it makes it even worse.
A burned patch. Someone dropped a torch in surprise.
They were ambushed. More wood.
A body. He doesn't look much like Makarios or Xanthi. Must be the other boy.
Nope, down here. Oh, here we go.
Signs of battle. A trail. Someone ran towards the mountain heights. Could be Theoros.
They're bleeding heavily, it looks like. This is definitely not good.
I should be careful. High security here.
Hey, Lindsay. Oh. Come on, get closer to him. Surprise!
Keep it up!
There we go.
Found him.
Oh, it's going. It's going good. How are you?
My gratitude, warrior. I was certain I would not see another day.
What's your name?
Theoros.
Your brother worships you, and will be overjoyed to see you.
Makarios. Has the time come for him to join the Agogi already?
Yes, he already studies with trainer Patroclus.
Curse all of Olympus. He isn't ready for this.
The world is tough, but if we look out for those we love, we can shield them from at least a little harm.
I do not know
No, you're
that
not
I can
distracting.
face my brother. All my brothers, again.
Of course you can. Makarios worships you. But you can use that love to fuel your bravery and defeat your fear. Retrieve your shield from where you left it and return to the Agogi. Soon you'll embrace your brother again.
Thank you, my friend. I will. Please, tell my mother that her sons will do the family proud.
Yeah, I typically will not respond during cutscenes, dialogue, and the like, but I will respond. That ding that you hear is basically a notification, so that way I know I don't miss anything. And it also helps me in case my computer freezes up. I can understand quicker that I have missed something and I need to restart it. Yeah, or if I'm in the middle of like combat or something, cutscenes, I typically will at least try to acknowledge the fact that somebody has responded, but I will also basically say, give me a minute, and then I'll look at the whatever it is that somebody has said. It would have to be hands down any of the Ezio Auditore di Firenze games. So Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood. I think there was like one or two more. Especially towards the end of those. Those were a lot of fun story-wise. Or two. There we go.
What do you have to share with me, Misthios? Makarios is well placed at the Agogi. The trainer, Patroclus, will be a hard taskmaster, but he will grow strong and brave. God's willing, he'll find a way to endure and thrive. It is not easy to send one's heart into the world. He's eager and bright, and he has Theoros there to guide and inspire him. They will support each other. You demonstrate the wisdom of Athena, Eagle-Bearer. You are a blessing to this family. There are several in the region who could benefit from your presence, Eagle-Bearer. Help them, inspire them, and I'll reward you. Give me their names. The farm owner, Laniki, as well as several of the town's important women, Zita, Zamia, and Zefxo.
You mean Assassin's Creed 3? No, I haven't seen anybody play it. Is it supposed to be somewhat different than the third one, or what are we talking here?
Who is this farm owner?
Laniki runs the farm for her family. Recently, it has been underperforming. She blames the gods and believes the land is cursed. But I wonder if she's too quick to punish her ilotes.
No, I haven't. I don't think I haven't seen anybody play the Ezio collection. I haven't seen anybody play the remastered. Obviously, you gotten me the remastered one, but I haven't played the Ezio collection as far as I'm aware. I just played the games as they were more or less released.
What does Zita need?
Her daughter, Zoferas, is as wild and headstrong as an untamed filly. Zita constantly prays for guidance, but I suspect Zoferas needs a more grounded hand to direct her.
What should I know about Tamia?
She has two precocious children who rule the roost in the Agora. They reduce their tutors to tears and stir up the other age mates. She is hoping you can instill some respect in them.
What can you tell me about Zevxo?
Her husband is off training for war, and she specifically requested an audience with you for help with something quite personal.
I'll find them and see what they want of me.
May the Dioscuri watch over your path.
Okay. And that opens up more quests. So it looks like we got you now. Oh. Are you talking about on 3 Remastered or the Ezio series? I suppose I could add 3 Remastered into the list. But it would be a while before I even get to that one in the first place.
Oh, Ira and Aphrodite, please grant my daughter the virtue of obedience. Eagle Bearer, you bless this temple with your presence. If I may ask, I'm having a little problem.
I'm not the problem. I'm a Spartan. You keep at home supervising farmers while I could be out in the world finding adventure. You give my brothers the chance to explore. Why not me?
An explorer, are you?
So you're the eagle bearer everyone's been talking about. I hope you live up to your reputation. I'm Zoferas.
Could you please educate my daughter to behave as a Spartan woman should?
If both you and Zoferas agree, I'll train your daughter to be a fine Spartan. Beginning with her physical strength, of course. It's the only way she can keep your household safe and prosperous.
The eagle bearer is right, Mater. Spartan women must be strong.
You can call me Cassandra.
I suppose if the Eagle Bearer says it. All right. Train my daughter as you see fit.
Let's begin your training with running. Try to keep up.
But Spartans never run. Only cowards do. Why should I train in running?
Spartans run into battle. The faster you run, the more glory you can earn.
That does make sense.
Let's race through the theater to the entrance of the Dromos. Last one there's a wounded goat.
You're quick. But not quick enough.
Glad you could make it.
I'll get you next time.
Now we'll race horses. But not like they do in athletic games. We'll make our own course.
Horses? Why should I bother with those filthy beasts? We have elotes for that.
Horses are your most loyal partners in battle. Treat them well, and they'll never disappoint you.
That's
What is
really
it?
sweet.
Let's race to the bridge south of Sparta. Ready? Go! And that's how you master a beast.
That was more speed than mastery.
How are my lessons so far, Zoferas?
Not bad. But why did you decide to teach me anyway? Don't you have more exciting things to do? Treasures to find, tyrants to depose.
If no one taught, people would live alone in their ignorance. By sharing knowledge, we grow closer together.
I might like to get closer.
Do you have a suggestion for our next bit of training?
There's a place I found in the southern hills with a wonderful view. Will you go there with me?
I like the view already, but let's go.
So, does that bird follow you everywhere?
Ikaros? Yes, he likes to keep an eye on me. Are you jealous?
If you don't mind being watched, I don't either. Did Zeus give you any special powers? You know, Achilles got invulnerability, Heracles the strength of a god.
If you know the old stories, you know what Zeus is especially good at.
If you have that kind of talent, just call me Pandora.
Hello, I'm Pandora. Welcome to my unboxing. Wait. Wait a minute. Stop. Hold up.
Ella.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I think I'm beginning to understand you, Cassandra.
Are you? Tell me, who do you think I am?
It's hard to predict how you'll answer my questions. You're a complicated person, aren't you?
You might be right. But really, why did you bring me out here?
I thought we could continue with some more intensive training, Cassandra. If you've got some energy left.
Alright, we're gonna do this and then we're gonna reload it.
Well then, let's begin our advanced lessons.
I just did it for the achievement. Yeah. I'm still gonna reject her, but I did it for the achievement. That's literally the only reason.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I think I'm beginning.
Are you?
It's hard to predict.
You might be right.
I thought we could.
I'm your teacher. You're my student. And besides, your mother would not be pleased. But I'm glad I impressed you with my teaching.
Still rejected.
Yeah, good look. Why are
I
you
should watch
here?
my step around here.
Alright, what's this quest about?
You are the Eagle Bearer. Wonderful. Magistrate Xanthi has spoken highly of you.
Very kind of her.
So here's the thing. My children have promising futures, but they refuse to learn and study. They think they know better, but they can't recite a poem to save their lives.
Where do I fit into this?
They've heard of the Eagle Bearer and worship the ground you walk on. If you related an epic story to them, I'd bet they retain it and impress their tutors.
Give me 1 second. Need to clean my dog's ear out a little bit. Good girl. It's a good girl. Yes, it is. There we go.
It's an odd request, but I've been asked to do stranger things. I'll do it.
My children are waiting inside the Temple of Dionysus Kolonatas for today's epic story. The subject is Perseus, which they should know well, but seem to forget all when questioned.
Perseus. I know his story well, as if we were cousins, both raised at the base of Mount Olympus. Do not fear. I will hold your children fast with my tail.
Perseus was giving a mirrored bright shield from Athena, protector of the command of Zeus Most High. Perseus could safely face the Gorgon Medusa without turning to stone by looking at her reflection only in the shield. His adventures done and newly married, Perseus returned to Argos and took part in honored games. He threw the discus, it soared so far and fast, it flew into the stands and killed King Arceus, I don't know, by mistake, fulfilling the oracle's prophecy. Hermes, keeper of the flocks, and ram bearer, gave the shining sickle to Perseus on command of Zeus Most High. When King what's his name, heard a prophecy stating one day his grandson would kill him, he locked his unwed daughter in a room of bronze. Zeus saw her, fell in love with her beauty, and took the form of a divine golden rain to visit with her. Perseus and his mother Danae were found and rescued by the fisherman Dictys. Perseus was raised by him and taught to fish and hunt and ride. This is the fish net he used to trap fish, mollusks, and other sea creatures. Piece of debris from a wooden crate forced his daughter and her baby into the box, and he had a crate cast in the wild sea, for he knew if he killed them directly he would earn the wrath of Zeus. Yes. Zeus was a very naughty boy. Okay, let's quick save.
Hello, I'm...
The Eagle Bearer. We've heard all about you.
Are you going to tell us a story today? Do we have to listen? We've heard it 100 times.
Yes, that's me. And yes, I'm telling you a story.
Okay, Crimson, give me a minute.
Let us sing with the voice of the goddess about the exploits of brave Perseus and noble Pegasus. Acrisius, the king of Argos, was not a good man. He had one child, a daughter, Danae. Bitter that he had no son, he went to the oracle of Delphi and heard a prophecy that chilled him.
Ooh, what was it?
The oracle said Acrisius would be killed by his grandson. But Danae was unmarried and childless at the time. To protect himself, he locked Danae in a bronze room open only to the sky.
Ooh!
However, mighty Zeus saw the girl and fell in love with her. He transformed into a golden shower and seduced her. Danae gave birth to a son, Perseus.
I knew it.
King Acrisius couldn't kill the boy for fear of angering Zeus.
Oh, come here.
So he put his daughter and grandson in a wooden crate and tossed them into the wild sea to be drowned.
How horrid! Poor Perseus.
Perseus and his mother Danae were rescued on the island of Seriphus, and Perseus grew up under the care of a kindly fisherman, Dictys.
Lucky them. Did the gods help?
Maybe. Perseus learned to swim and ride and fight, and how to be good and just, even though his father was only a fisherman.
I can do all those things too.
Good for you.
Except swim.
Or be just.
Hush. Now,
Look, treat.
Victis' brother was the ruler of the island, but he was not a good man.
He's scum.
The cruel king of Seriphus, Dictys' brother, Polydectes, decided he wanted to marry Danae, for she was still beautiful and noble. But Perseus knows his mother does not want this. Dictys couldn't stop his brother, so it was up to Perseus to interfere and be annoying.
Christos, that's your job.
I will keep the stinky king from marrying you.
The cruel, stinky king became angry. To get rid of Perseus, Polydectes sent him on an impossible quest. Prove yourself a warrior and fetch me a worthy wedding gift, the king said, by killing a great monster.
I knew it!
Shh, I knew it too.
Perseus must get a Gorgon's head as a gift. This was for the Golden
Perseus
Fleece.
figured out what he needed. The Golden Fleece of the Winged Ram. Said to be guarded by a monster who could turn any to stone. Luckily, Perseus was blessed by the gods, and he was guided by Athena's golden-geared owl to the monster's lair.
Athena's golden owl? That's dumb. Sounds cute. I want one.
And armed with the Vorpal sword from mighty Olethros, he faced the snake-necked, large-headed, shaggy-maned, stony-gazed Katovlebas!
No! Huh?
Perseus avoided the Katovlebas's killing gaze and snicked the sword, lopping off the creature's head.
Ew!
He grabbed the golden fleece and wrapped the Katovlebas's head in it. Then flew back home astride winged Pegasus to save Andromeda, who was about to be eaten by the Kraken. He used the deadly head to turn the Kraken to stone.
Wait, the what? What's a kraken?
Like a giant squid?
Don't you mean the sea monster Ketos?
Pretty sure Homer said, release the Kraken, not release the Ketos.
You just made that up.
Perseus traveled to Argos with his family, and one day competed in the Great Athletic Games. He hurled the discus, and his throw was so great that it shot into the stands and struck King Acrisius. So doing, Perseus killed his grandfather and fulfilled the prophecy.
Hurrah! You can't escape your fate.
In the end, Perseus and Andromeda settled in Mycenae as king and queen, and had 7 sons and 2 daughters, the Perseidae.
That was a great telling of the tale. I'll never forget it. Maybe the best. I can't wait to tell all my friends.
Aw, thank you.
I couldn't help overhearing the end of your story. Truly inspiring, Eagle Bearer. Thank you.
Yeah, she really is. So it was too. Okay, we'll redo it then. Oh, excuse you. Read the stuff first again? What do you mean read the stuff first again? Up here. That was the discus. That was the one that referenced the Gorgon.
Hello, I'm...
The Eagle Bear. Are you going to tell us?
Yes, that... Let us sing with the voice of... Acrisius, the king of...
Ooh.
The oracle said...
Ooh.
However, my...
I knew.
King Acrisius couldn't...
How horrid.
Perseus and his mother...
Lucky that.
Maybe.
I can do all those
Good for you.
except or be judged.
Hush.
He's scum.
When Perseus grows up, he travels to Iope and falls in love at first sight with the beautiful princess Andromeda. However, Andromeda's mother boasts that her daughter is more beautiful than the goddess Thetis, offending her.
Never say you are better than the gods.
Thetis proclaims that Andromeda must be sacrificed to the gods, or else the whole city of Iope will be destroyed.
I don't think that's right. Wasn't Andromeda an Ethiopian princess?
Hush! Perseus asks his grandmother Tala how to save his love. She turns into a manta ray and says to save Andromeda, he must bring back curly hair of gold, fit for the king of the mountains, who yet owns less than the humblest elot.
I don't know that riddle. It's too hard!
It was hard for Perseus too, but eventually he figured it out.
How?
He just did his own. Polydectes told Perseus to bring back the head of Medusa, the Gorgon whose gaze could turn anyone who looked into her eyes to stone. Polydectes knew that Medusa would be Perseus's death.
That stinker!
What do you mean I picked it too soon? That was the one that I picked, the first one.
But the evil king did not know Perseus was favored by the gods. Hermes gifted Perseus with winged sandals and a silver sickle, and Athena gave him a bronze shield, polished, mirror bright. Perseus flew to Medusa's lair and used the shield to watch her reflection. He cut off her head with the sickle of Hermes. As she died, the winged foal Pegasus sprang from her neck.
Yes!
Flying home, Perseus found the maiden Andromeda chained on the Ethiopian cliffs, waiting to be sacrificed to the baleful sea monster Ketos. Perseus used Medusa's head to turn Ketos to stone, rescued Andromeda, and married her.
Take that, Ketos!
Perseus returned home to find King Polydectes relentlessly pursuing the Nai. They quarreled, and Perseus showed the king his wedding gift. When he saw Medusa's head, Polydectes turned to stone.
Yes!
Perseus traveled to Argos with his family, and one day competed in the Great Athletic Games. He hurled the discus.
Hurrah! You can't escape your...
In the end,
That was a great... Maybe the best!
Aw, thank you.
I couldn't help overhearing the end of your story.
I don't remember specifically the reasons why he actually had to go for that gift. But I think it was due to the fact that his comparison to her, to the gods, was offensive, so they had to be punished, meaning she had to be a sacrifice to the Kraken. So in order to save her, he basically went on a journey to recover the head of the Gorgon.
Ella.
Yeah. Yeah, those facts are usually not included because it makes them look bad. And why make the hero look like an asshole when he's supposed to look like a hero? Which is why the specifics of why he's an asshole is beyond me because I never heard those stories. That is true. How about we just all blame it on Zeus for not keeping it in his toga?
happen to be the eagle bearer, would you?
Me? Yes, I am.
Words do you know, Justice? Your hair must have been woven by Athena. Your body is like a sculpture made by the masters. And your arms look so strong. Strong enough to...
Okay, I'm gonna stop you there.
Strong enough to...
Strong enough to carry this basket to my husband, Kalibos.
Oh, right. The magistrate mentioned you. It'll be easy to carry.
Thank you so much. Let me know if you need anything.
That was one really weird way to segue into please carry this basket to my husband.
Where might I find Kalibos?
He's an important general. His unit is stationed in the northeast near the fort of Presai, down by the beach.
What's in the basket?
What any man would need on the eve of battle to win the respect of the gods. Please, Eagle Bearer. It would give him an edge over his enemies.
I'll help with your delivery.
I'm not sure if he actually killed Zeus. But if you mean his mortal family, that part I don't actually remember.
Oh, this is heavy. What's in here? Bricks?
Well, that was kind of the plot line to God of War 2. But that was on accident, not on purpose. Though I'm not sure if Hercules did that on accident or purpose either.
Misthios? Well met. What brings you to our camp?
You are Kalibos? Your wife sent me to deliver this package. I think it might be some kind of offering.
Zevxo is a good woman. She's gifted me with a basket fit for Dionysos.
Earthly pleasures? She made it sound like it was a case of life and death.
A deathly hangover, maybe. Boys, we're having a good night. Care to join us, friend?
Are you sure you want your soldiers this intoxicated while in the field?
Oh, I must have misjudged you. Are you not also a Spartan? The only thing we're better at than fighting is drinking.
I see your point.
Do I get drunk or do I not get drunk? You all pick. Do I get drunk or do I not get drunk? Drunk, drunk, drink, chug, 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 woo. Well, I got 3 for getting drunk, so...
I never say no to good wine and good company.
I expected no less from you.
I can't believe it's not butter. Oh. I forgot the cam.
Could someone pass the water skin?
Oh, could someone pass my head? I think I left it farther down the beach.
Surely this is the after effects of the mushrooms. I remember the chicken coop. I remember the farmer's field. I do not remember building a Trojan horse.
Oh shit.
It was just here when I woke up.
We offer it to the gods for safe passage across the seas. Boys, let's move this down to the beach.
Oh, that was the other guy.
Just give up. I was hoping for more.
Pretty sure that's not gonna work that way.
I once boasted to a friend that I was a better tactician than Odysseus himself. Today I was proven wrong.
You live to fight another day. Learn from this.
Please, thank my wife for her festive gift.
I don't know if I should thank her or curse her.
We got infected with the Trojan virus. Why am I going 1500? You know what? I'm not gonna question it. We'll just fast travel. I think that was the first contact I made in this area anyway. So you are there. Not sure exactly what happened there, but okay. It kind of does. I do like listening to the stories and the lore and everything. Especially with, what was it, Perseus and the Technicolor Dream Fleece? No, that wasn't right. It was something. And then those old, those really old low-budget movies I saw in school.
Thank you for aiding all of us in Pitana. Stories of you will live amongst us for many years.
I help where I can. But thank you.
A reward for all your help.
Technicolor drink. There you go. Not sure. Oh, there's another one. Looks like this might be closer. Well, let's go here. Lots of side quests popped up. You're in my way.
Why won't anyone help me? Mis Dios, please help me.
Calm down. Tell me what happened.
Raiders in the forest. My husband, he tried to fight them off.
Did you say the forest? I thought the forests of Argos are safe.
They stole our food, our horse. They wanted to take me. All I can hear is their awful laughing. Such a horrible noise.
Laughing? And the whole group ambushed you for one horse?
Yes!
If your husband is facing the bandits alone, he won't have long to live.
Please, I have a child. You have to help us.
I'm a single mother. You don't know how hard it is.
I will find your husband and the bandits.
Oh wait, she said she had a husband. For now. He's probably dead. Oh, those points you can... If you're talking about the points at the bottom of the screen, you can... If you click on it, you can see various things you can trade them in for. I'm still thinking of adding more in, but for the most part, people have been spending them on basically feeding my dog treats and having me pet her. Where's the fire? There it is. Yep, dead.
After you saved that child I knew, can't help but do the right thing, can you?
Christis? You killed this man just to set a trap?
It's an honor to give your life to Ira's greatest priestess. He died willingly. With him gone, I have room for one more on my council. It isn't too late to join us.
This stops now, Chrysis! Today you die for what you did to my family. I will avenge my brother!
Very well. If you wish to be an agent of chaos, if you wish to be a killer, then kill, child! You could have joined me, messenger. We could have ruled the world together. Die for me, my child!
And you die. And you die. Wait.
Quick!
Okay, what? I should have had Chime to respond. No. No, the brother didn't die. I'm basically avenging what they did to him.
After you...
Chrysis?
It's an honor to... With him gone,
You've lost your mind, Chrysis. This is madness.
a world where a killer like you is held up as a hero. That is madness.
This is the world you helped to make. I will unmake it.
Very well. If you wish to be an agent of chaos, if you wish to be a killer, then kill, child. You could have joined me, messenger. We could have ruled the world together. Die for me, my child.
There we go.
You fucking snake! I am not your child. I will find my mother, and we will be together again. I will make this right. This is for my mother, and every family you destroyed.
Okay, that's another cultist down. So the cultist is mentioned the seer in a letter to Croesus. The sage is a mystic. The sage has been absent a long time, investigating ancient ruins, and the sage is in Chios. Who are you?
The cult of Cosmos will burn the old world to ashes and build a new.
Okay, let's check quest real quick. Talk to the beggar. Okay, I'll do that in a minute. Okay, now there you are. All the way up here. I'm surprised that doesn't lead to more of a quest other than just what I just saw. There's nothing else to it. That's it. Unless the whole thing was a setup. There was no closure at the end of it. Sorry, your husband's dead. You're a single mother and possibly now a Karen. No, nothing. That's just it. Okay, talk to the beggar. Who do you like? The cultist or Cassandra? Ah, yeah, I like her too. She's kind of cute though. Well, she is when I'm not screwing it up completely.
Soldiers take our drachmi with one hand and spear us with the other.
And you're asking me...
Simple enough.
Sounds like you can stop worrying.
It's not much, but please.
Thank you.
Somebody took all our drachmi. Please accept this drachmi as a thank you, and you give me 3,000. How much drachmi did they take from you for you to be able to give me 3,000 in return? Ooh. Okay, where's the cultist member again? You're around here somewhere. There you are. Mark you. Fast travel here. It's big. It is very big. The map is this big. There's one corner. All the way over here. Up here. This mountain region that's all grayed out, you don't go in there, but everything else you explore. Yeah, it took me over a month to explore the entire thing. The videos are actually being uploaded to YouTube, so if you want to see everything I did up to this point, you can see it all there. I like exploring. Actually, you know what? I have a good amount of adrenaline. There we go. Yes. But you don't have to keep rubbing that in, Crimson. Well, in this game, bears aren't exactly your friend. Actually, I'm kind of curious, how is the poll going so far? Oh, it looks like it's... No, that's the Let's Play. Twitch live stream. It'll be an interesting one. Looks like so far it might be a toss-up between Witcher, Stardew, and Batman. I'll have to see where the patrons have voted. Hey, Bazaar.
There'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
How are you doing? That's good. I hope you have a nice time relaxing. Oh, also, Lindsay, I don't think you're actually part of my Discord. You're always welcome to join. That way you can even vote on what games I play next in my Let's Plays and YouTube videos. Well, Let's Plays and my live streams. Oh, just click the link that the Discord bot provides. I find it a bit odd the Discord link hasn't popped up. Yeah, try. It might be because both of you typed at the same time. Okay.
You'll be dead soon.
I was hoping I could yeet you off the cliff. Oh, come on.
How is this possible? Fought well, but we fought better.
Damn. Yep, they have a good stance. I don't think I can actually, but I will give it another go.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah, I.
Somebody help!
Oh. Oh darn! I thought you fell to your death. This might do it. There we go. Confirm the kill.
I'm coming for all of you.
And that's another cultist down. So the ghost of Cosmos is a woman, longs for freedom, planning to herald in a new era, uses faith in the gods to manipulate all, and controls Athenian politics. So we have 3, 4, 6 more members, 7 if you include my brother. 8 if you include the head leader. Convert crit chance to damage, but cannot crit. I like my crit. Screw that. I like my crit. Ah. Looks like you joined in. Welcome to the Discord, Lindsay. There's actually 2 polls currently going on under gaming polls. So you can just click on whichever emote that you want for the response. Just be sure to vote once. And you now have a say on what games I play next. Maybe eventually I'll manage to maintain something above 70 people. It's slow going. But one day I'm gonna hit that point where I start getting word of mouth and people start joining. And maybe one day, if I work hard, I'll be popular just like Freezer is. Actually, I think it might be 69 right now. Let's see here. 47, 57, 62, 63, 64, 65, 60. Yep, I'm currently at 69 because I kicked out an accidental join. Aisha's first attempt at joining, and then she ended up leaving, so I kicked her alt. So that knocked us down to 69, and then somebody else ended up leaving, which knocked us down to 68. So Lindsay brought us back up to 69, and I can giggle. Okay, cool. Thank you, Bazaar. Bazaar gets a cookie. I don't have a cookie, so you'll have to find one. Okay, quests. Actually, is there any other side quests that I can see on the map? This may take a minute. Okay, that's Marine. Keep in mind this is going to be Borderlands 1. When I do polls, I basically play the games in order. But you're not going to see back-to-back of the same same series. Yes, I have 2 in VR. I do plan on doing 2 in VR. What I'm thinking of doing is stopping with the whole, what I used to do with splitting up the morning and night, because with my new route, I don't think I can maintain that. So if I do stream in the morning, it'll basically be what was voted on. So VR games will start coming into the votes. Yeah, you added that to your list? Oh, Borderlands 2? Yeah, I think that's all of it. Yep, that looks like that might be everything. So, let's continue on with the main story. I know, it's shocking. Well, you still have time. The poll basically goes until a day or two before the game actually starts being played. So if you can't decide now, you can always think it over. Just keep in mind when you do vote, it's basically going to be all the games on my game list, which is also another section, the Discord. All those games are going to be played. It's just you're picking what's going to be played sooner than later.
This temple is for the god of wine, Dionysus. Bet Marcos would like it here.
Actually, did I think I saw a quest. Yep, there was. We're gonna do that first. Yeah, Fraser wants to watch me play that game.
Blood or change? Finicus must choose.
This artist's work is everywhere. Their dislike is as clear as water.
The work of a coward. If they meant it, you'd have a sword to your throat right now.
You saw that crowd. Words are powerful. They're probably gossiping and plotting as we speak.
This rebel obviously wants attention. Someone should give it to them.
I had a similar thought. And I think that someone could be you.
Tell me where they are, and I'll put an end to this.
See the pigment of the paint. It's a rare color, and I only know one artist who chooses to use it. Last I heard, he lives in a cave at the Rutsuna waterfall.
Is the rest of this art as subtle?
More of the same. Death threats. The dust in Naxos must settle, or Finicus will be killed and replaced as Archon.
I know artists are sensitive, but something really made this one mad.
The city thinks war is coming, and they're not wrong. But they're certain that Finicus is the one driving us toward disaster.
I'll stop them.
We cannot answer their threats with violence of our own. That will add more fuel to the fire.
If that's what you want.
It is what she wants. Finicus wants to fight for the people, not against them. Just stop them making any more art.
If you consider this art.
Okay. Look for groups of people observing graffiti.
This came from whatever wrote this message. I'll take it to the art merchant. I have some things to ask you.
Go on. It's the slow season.
I found these rock fragments near the graffiti. Do you recognize them?
That, my friend, is emery. Used for various artistic endeavors. Won't give the pottery as good of a shine in that state, though.
Emery? The rock? Is it found on Naxos?
It's mined from the Rotsuna waterfall.
What has the most butt stuff in it? That depends who you're asking. Stardew Valley is basically just a farming sim. Borderlands 1 shooting. I played a bit of The Witness in Borderlands 1. I've played Stardew Valley. I have not played Witcher 2 or Batman Arkham Knight, so those would be true blind playthroughs.
Thank you. Eroso.
Maybe you'll buy something next time.
Maybe.
This color looks strange. I should ask the art merchant where the artist could have got it.
I do have a few games I plan on buying during the sale, and those will go immediately up on my game list. The numbers that you're seeing after them are a determinant factor on where they fall into place.
To ask you.
Go on. It's the slow season.
This pigment is only used in the graffiti. Has anyone been buying this from you?
I do remember a man asking about this color now that you mention it.
Just him?
Yes, from what I remember. I didn't have any when he asked. He seemed impatient and asked if anyone else sold it.
Thank you. Eroso.
Maybe you'll buy something.
Okay, so I need to find... Oh, there's another one.
There's some hair stuck in the paint. Maybe from the brush the artist used? I'd better ask Angelus.
Out of my way. Well, either The Witcher or Dark Souls, that's even worse.
I have some things to ask you.
Go on.
I found this hair stuck in the paint of the graffiti. Does it mean anything to you?
Many artists here on Naxos use wild animal hairs to form the bristles of their paintbrushes.
What animal is this hair from?
It's too long to be a deer. I've heard that some thrill seekers like to get hairs from the bears that live on the island. They're mad if you ask me, but artists are an unusual sort.
Thank you. Eroso.
Maybe you'll buy.
Okay, so the artist creates his art somewhere on Naxos. The cave is located southeast of southeast. The hair found points to the bear's den. Bear's den. Rustine Waterfall. Where's Rustine Waterfall? Oh, southeast. Southeast. Okay. There it is. Between stabby and naughty and punching poor people. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how these polls will play out, especially now that the Discord is starting to become more active. And if you scroll up in the previous polls, you can see what I'm talking about with how little votes there were before compared to now. So seeing more people active voting and participating in those things, that's absolutely wonderful. And I know I say it a lot, but it's still something I'm always grateful for. Yeah, Dead Island was the one that had a really good one a few years ago where the person that was following was slowly turning into a zombie. And it's still a work in progress, from what I hear. Down bear. Okay. Hey, Spaghetti. Oh, I've already played the forest. Yeah, I played that with a friend. I've already beaten that. I plan on picking up a game called Green Hell, which is more or less the same thing, to some extent. Yeah, I played it, I finished it. I tried to get Fraser to play it. It wasn't his thing. Where's this artist? Okay, it says go in. Unless there's a crack in the wall somewhere. There might be a crack in the wall. Yeah, I was watching somebody else play it, and it does look a lot more intuitive. A lot more things to go through and the like. It does actually have co-op. I'm actually talking to a couple friends. I'm not sure how many people it is co-op for, so I'll have to let everybody know. But I do have a couple people that I'm already asking to play it with me. Okay, where the hell is this artist at? I am seeing literally nothing in this place. Oh, what's this? Here we go. Here we go.
There you are. I've been looking for you.
Who's I?
Finica sent me. To find and stop the artist. You.
You're here to kill me.
That's up to you.
Please, Mistios. Finicas is a great leader. Tell her I said that. I'm just a hand, not a mind.
Give me a second. Oh.
Then you're a gutless sheep. You write what you don't believe.
I didn't know it would go this far.
Tell me why you did it.
I was commissioned. A contract from soldiers. They have power. You try to find people like that.
I would. I'm not spineless.
Mistios, I'm a poor artist. The Archon promised Rachmi I've never dreamed of.
And look where it got you.
I'll stop now, I promise. Not another word.
Yep, do the do. That actually reminds me of something. I almost forgot to do something for Bazaar. Yep. There we go. And one of these, and save. No, I saw your comment.
You made a mistake. A big one. As long as you own up to it.
I do, Mistios, I do. Here, my contract. See for yourself.
We're finished here.
You won't hear from me again.
Though the timing on my statement of that was pretty poor, so I apologize about that. Oh, you're welcome. I mean, you've been supporting me a lot lately, and with all, with that whole debacle of a bunch of bots last month coming in and spamming me with text. I have 60 VIP slots. 60. I had 10. Well, actually no. I think it was like 20. Yeah. It was absolutely insane. But yeah, I messaged Twitch and my follower count dropped down a bit because I ended up getting review followed or follow bombed by 141 bots. I went from 240 up to like 381. So I've dropped down about 60. It's been dropping down a few every so often because I was up at like 320 or so. Alright, Lindsay.
I won't be intimidated. Stock the barracks and double the patrols. If Paros is sending them, I want to know the moment they make landfall.
Yes, Archon. But Archon, please, the merchants have...
I understand your concerns. But protecting the town and the quarries is what's most important. You may all go.
Mommy! It's me! Your baby! The one you threw off a cliff!
The meeting is over. Cassandra. How? When I closed my eyes, I could still see you falling. I thought I had lost you. Alexios is alive. They have him, don't they?
He's the leader.
I rebuilt my life from ashes. Do you understand? Now you tell me you're alive. You're both alive.
No. It just depends if you ask him or not.
It's really you. It's not some trick of the gods. No, I found you.
Now you're it. Now you gotta find me.
Your brother. We have to get him back.
Yeah.
He's too far gone. I gave up on you both once. Never again.
He's coming to hunt you down and kill you.
How did you...
I have a lot of questions.
I think we both do. But ask. I'll answer what I can.
I want to know about my real father.
How did you know?
I was told.
Nikolaos. You saw him.
In Megaris, yes.
Nikolaos was your father. He was the man who raised you. Until he took his Spartan duty too far.
He mentioned another. What can you tell me about him?
I always hoped you would never need to discover the truth. But there are things you need to know if we are to stop the cult.
What do you mean?
He sought me out before I knew your Nikolaos. I've not heard from him in a long time. What's wrong?
Soldiers from Paros just made landfall in the cove. A small force, maybe a dozen.
Malaka. Timo, gather the troops. Questions will have to wait, Lamb.
I want to help.
I assume you can use those weapons?
Better than when you last saw me.
Good. Come.
Who is attacking?
Paros, across the bay. It seems Silanos has finally grown tired of sharing the marble trade.
Why now?
We've always had problems with Paros. I expected an attack, just not so soon.
I guess the time for talking is over.
Allies often forget their allegiances when opportunity beckons.
Oh, so my mom's the local leader. Somebody else I can't murder. At least right now.
Why are you working with Sparta, given all that's happened?
Paros made an alliance with the Athenians, so they left me little choice.
You needed support.
A rivalry with Paros is one thing, but they turned it into a war. Their partnership with Athens was too much to weather for Naxos alone.
Good. Damn it. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, I dodged that. Damn it. Damn it. Dodge. I dodged it. Oh. There we go.
Something's over there. Huh? Guess it was nothing.
Don't fucking move!
Oh, come on. Thanks a lot, Mom. There we go. Free the prisoner. Free the prisoner.
What was that?
Loot the bodies. Talk to mommy.
There's always been a rivalry between the islands. After all, Naxos used to control Paros and Andros. They're envious of our craftsmen, too.
And now?
They think they deserve expansion. Their oligarch demands their wings spread wide. But we'll clip their wings before that happens.
They don't know who they're up against.
You remind me of Nikolaos. You fight just like him. Ruthless and cunning. He would be proud.
The real world taught me better. When someone wants your head, you have to learn to save your neck.
I know exactly what you mean.
What happened to you in Nargolis after that night?
I found your brother and rushed to a young doctor's apprentice, Hippocrates. I thought I'd lost you. I wasn't ready to lose you both.
I spoke with him recently. That night still haunts him.
I was heartbroken when the healers in Asclepios told me Alexios was dead. The two of you were my whole world.
But he did live. They lied to you.
They must have realized he was special and handed him over to the cult.
He's been brainwashed. He believes he's doing what's right.
Some have successfully abandoned the cult. We could bring him back.
We owe it to him to try. I don't understand why the cult targeted our family.
There are many reasons, Lamb.
What did we ever do to them?
Now that we're reunited, it's more a question of what we could do to them.
They fear us.
Your ancestors have been a thorn in their side for generations. They've decided we need to be eliminated to ensure their plans come to fruition.
The cult will pay for all they've done to our family and the Greek world.
You are mighty, Lamb, but you cannot defeat that beast with sword and spear alone.
I'll use any weapon I can to make them suffer as we have. I know you left Sparta, but how did you end up on this island?
I couldn't stand by Nikolaos after what he did. I had to get out of Sparta.
So why here?
I saw an opportunity to help people, to grow something. I was elected to rule and protect this island from those who would ruin what we've built.
You've done some incredible things. Naxos is lucky to have you as its leader.
It's not been without its difficulties, but I'm proud of what we've achieved.
It's a pity there aren't more leaders like you.
Yeah, because I kind of murdered them all as I went. Either that or they got themselves murdered. You know, you never know. And you definitely never know. But, you can more or less bet most of the deaths are my fault.
Let's continue this discussion somewhere the smell of death doesn't linger.
Ride with me.
Yes. Let's spend the moment staring at horse's ass.
The island is beautiful.
It is. Sparta has nothing on Naxian beaches.
Sparta. All I remember is the bottom of Mount Taygetos.
When I brought you to the Pythia as a baby, she never said we would live a nightmare. She said you had such promise.
The Pythia can't predict everything. Your general acted quickly, raising the alarm.
Timo knows Paris is a threat. They make their business clear.
They can't be more clear than sending soldiers. There's no treaty?
Maybe there was, but it's long over. Now there's no mistaking them for anything but the enemy.
An enemy I could help you defeat.
We'll discuss that later. But I think you're right.
Διατίου δύναμε κοινήν, έφρυξα.
There we go. I just had to improperly shove her to get her moving again. Your pathfinding abilities are horrible sometimes.
The temple's coming along, Evandros.
It will stay in ruins if we don't secure more donations. Soldiers can't get all the funds.
They can if you don't want the temple destroyed by our enemy. But I'll see what I can do.
It's a good deed restarting construction. Ligdamis was a great man who deserves reverence.
His battles against corruption and oligarchy are lessons we all should remember.
Okay, someone
I
make
do
me up.
intend to finish the temple.
Thank you, Phoenix.
Oh, are we done already?
What a strange day it has been.
But a good one.
I've certainly had worse.
Me too.
You have grown into a remarkable woman, but I see the burden you carry on your shoulders.
Finding you has lessened it, I think.
I'm glad, but I have wondered why the gods chose to reunite us now.
I think they felt it was about time our family found each other again.
If we want to be truly united, we have to find Alexios and rescue him from the cult's grasp.
They are the source of all our pain, and they will cause more to many others unless we act.
I put that life behind me the moment I left Sparta. I have Naxos to worry about now.
Let me help you here. We can safeguard Naxos, and then hunt down the cult together. Mirini, the symposium is about to start.
By the gods! I'm sorry, my sweet. I forgot. Prepare the horses. I'll be out shortly.
The symposium?
I need to show the people their leader is strong and in control. Sometimes the face we show to the world needs to be one of strength, despite the chaos we harbor beneath. I will help you stop the cult, but before I can leave Naxos, I have to ensure it will survive without me.
What do you need?
Paros has to be dealt with. We need to weaken their position. Once they're vulnerable, they will make a reckless decision and we will strike.
What did you have in mind?
We must force the Paros fleet to engage us and destroy it. But my admiral, Aeneas, is missing. His ship was sailing for Paros to engage in peace talks, and he never returned.
Don't worry. I'll find him.
If you need me, I'll be at the symposium. Although, try to look less intimidating should you choose to pay me a visit.
Okay. Talk to Marini at the party. Okay, so there's a few quests here. Already 10:30. Wow. Where'd the time go? Well, when you're having peaceful talks and you have somebody bared to the teeth, it's kind of not really a good message. This isn't the first time I've been told to change my attire before entering. Okay. Northeast of Sculptures Symposium. To Paros. Okay, where's Paros? There's Paros. Sculpture Symposium. Okay. Northeast. So roughly about here. So I can head to the docks. Nah. I wouldn't say she's being a Karen yet. Yep. I know. We'll raid her. How you doing, Martha? For a minute, I was thinking you're Hellfreezer because of the color.
ready to set sail!
And what
Okay, so well,
happened on Naxos? Did you find your mother?
I found her, Varnavas.
Wonderful! Maybe now we can kick back and relax.
But I have bad news. We know the cult of Cosmos poisons everything they touch, but now even Sparta's in their grasp. They'll have everyone fighting like dogs until the world is back to the Dark Ages. I have to stop them.
Then that's where we'll sail to next.
I'm glad you're with me.
well, I never said there was anything wrong with you. I was slightly confused when Martha said that Robin was alive.
Faster!
And then I actually read the name, it's like, wait a minute.
Feel that wind!
You want out now? Alright. No, I'm not being mean to Freezer. My mind usually associates color first before name.
We're ready to dock!
So when Martha said something and their colors are more or less the same, I was like, wait a minute. Totally get a free sample candle kit because of that. Well, when you're taking slight glances, it can be.
You're the only survivor?
They took prisoners. I was too far gone to carry back to Paros.
What happened?
We came to talk peace with Paros. They ambushed us.
What of your captain, Aeneas?
Took him.
If Paros has him, where would he be?
They joked about tying him atop the quarry and letting the sun soften him up.
Why keep him alive?
Leverage. They know he's important to Finicas.
I'll get him.
Make them pay.
He lived just long enough. You're actually purple to me, Lindsay. Okay, fortified marble quarry, which is all the way up here. Alright, let's go murder more people. I mean, assassinate. Actually, Concordell is colorblind. And I knew a few people that are colorblind. The first person I ever met that was colorblind was my elementary school teacher, or elementary school principal, I should say. And every year on his birthday, all the kids in school would wear red for him. Because that was one of the main colors he was able to easily see. And then there was another student who was colorblind. I think this was in like late elementary, early middle school, I want to say.
Let's hope no one notices me here. There's Aeneas. He's in bad shape.
Oh, that's not... Yep, hide. And then Concordell is colorblind as well. How many more people are in this fort? Okay. I don't know what's worse, the fact you didn't notice me or the fact I didn't notice you. There was equal amounts of not noticing each other. Oh, those glasses that help you see color? Yeah, I heard those are pretty cool. But then again, any video where somebody with an impaired sense of whatever it may be, and just being able to have that to what is common is just interesting in itself. Whether it be color blindness, blindness, hearing. Oh, come on. Really? That's one of my complaints with this game. It does not let me climb when I want to. Hey, Fred. Yeah, Robin actually did a video on that. Right, I cannot climb that side. No, Crimson's lying to you. I'm still gonna be here for like another hour. That just depends if you decide to go take a shower or something. I had to show my uncle which tomatoes were ripe when we stole them from his neighbor's garden in the middle of the night. There goes you. There goes you. And there goes you. There goes you. There we go. I just need to wait for this to go out so I can trap it. But let's do that first. Inventory, make some more bomb arrows. These do make the fight a lot easier, especially when I have the height. This should be fun. And another volley. Well, they're technically not they're not unlimited. I have to craft them myself. I have a limit. That's still up. And that should kill you. Actually, both of you. Pay off the bounty. So you can kindly bugger off. Yes, I carry a ton of wood. And all of the wood is mine. Because it's from olive trees.
Can you get me out?
Try and get whatever loot I can off the bodies at the very least. Yes, I am. Question is, can you figure it out before you die? Okay, don't stand on the flammable objects when firing flammable arrows. Got it. That should take care of all of you. Yep. You're not fully cloaked yet. There we go. Yeah. Just tell yourself you have a bag of holding from Dungeons and Dragons and everything's okay. But you get absolutely one because the GM doesn't want you to try putting your bag of holding inside your bag of holding. Now, you see, that's the kind of thinking that makes GMs cry and look for therapy. And it makes the veterans have zero reasons to not want to kill you.
May the
You're a
gods
hard
bless
man
you.
to kill.
I know she wouldn't abandon me. Quick, let's get out of here.
There was one story I ended up hearing.
Thank you, Mistios.
Oh. Oh, I'm trying to remember what this is actually called. Give me a minute. First I need to gather supplies, get you out of the quarry. Okay.
Thank you, Mistios. I hope Phoenix pays you well for this.
Remind her for me.
Something's wrong with Paros. More than usual. Strange things are afoot.
What did you see?
There were others. Not the Paros type.
Give me one
One
second.
had a
I'll be right
mask.
back.
Never seen that before.
A mask.
I couldn't tell who he was. Time to get off this godforsaken island. I know my way back.
You should tell Phoenicus what you saw.
I'll report to her at once.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Aeneas? Oh, what the hell is... Ah. Okay. Um... no, that's not it. Okay, so basically, I'm not sure and if anybody here has played D&D, but apparently this was a story I heard about online, and I'm going to read specifically what it says. It says, "The Tale of Eric and the Dread Gazebo. In the early 70s, Ed Whitechurch ran his game, and one of the participants was Eric Sorensen. Eric plays something like a computer. When he games, he methodically considers each possibility before choosing his preferred option. If given time, he will invariably pick the optimal solution. It has been known to take weeks. He is otherwise, in all respects, a superior gamer. Eric was playing a neutral paladin in Ed's game. He was on some lord's land when the following exchange occurs. Ed, you're in a well-groomed garden. In the middle, on the small hill, you see a gazebo. So Eric replies, a gazebo. What color is it? Ed pauses. It's white, Eric. Eric, how far away is it? Ed replies, it's about 50 yards. Eric asks, how big is it? Ed pauses. It's about 30 feet across, 15 feet high with a pointed top. Eric, I use my sword to detect good on it. Ed, it's not good, Eric. It's a gazebo. Eric pauses. I call out to it. Ed, it won't answer. It's a gazebo. Eric pauses. I sheath my sword and draw my bow and arrows. Does it respond in any way? Ed, no, Eric. It's a gazebo. Eric, I shoot it with my bow, roll to hit. What happened? Ed, there is now a gazebo with an arrow sticking out of it. Eric pauses. Wasn't it wounded? Ed, of course not, Eric. It's a gazebo. Eric, whimpering. But it was a +3 arrow. Ed, it's a gazebo, Eric. A gazebo. If you really want to try to destroy it, you could try to chop it with an axe, I suppose. Or you could try to burn it. But I don't know why anybody would even try. It's an effing gazebo. 1 second, my dog's barking. Okay, sorry about that. Eric, long pause. He has no axe or fire spells. I run away. Ed, thoroughly frustrated. It's too late. You've awakened the gazebo. It catches you and eats you. Eric, reaching out for his dice. Maybe I'll roll up a fire mage so I can avenge my paladin. At this point, the increasingly amused fellow party members restored a modicum of order by explaining to Eric what a gazebo is. Thus ends the tale of Eric and the dread gazebo. It could have been worse. At least the gazebo wasn't on a grassy knoll. So yeah, that's probably one of my favorite D&D stories I've heard. But I can slap it with a fish.
I know who they are. Then you know the dangers you're in. I would like to know what makes you so certain
Did you not hear what I said? These are their most skilled killers. You cannot stay in the public eye. They'll find you.
I understand you perfectly. But I also need to be seen. The propagandist did his job well. I need more support to attack Paros.
I've seen too many people die already. Please, come away from here.
Spacia, what brings you here?
Cassandra, read the room, my dear.
I'm interrupting. Please, continue your discussion. It sounds fascinating.
I've just come to tell your mother that the cult's elite forces are after her, and that this place is too open.
And I've been telling Aspasia I need to appear in public to maintain the support of the citizens.
You want me to handle the cult soldiers?
Not only that. My people won't believe Paros is behind this without proof. I need you to find it.
Of course.
Good. And I'll make the rounds here. Shore up my support. Be careful. They're dangerous.
I know.
Oh, please.
I'll get her out of here safely.
Don't waste food.
Where do your sources say I should start looking?
I'd try the caves under Mount Zas. The cultists are so enamored with their own mysticism. It's predictable enough for them.
I don't think anyone sent to kill you is going to admit who they're working for.
You're right. Physical proof is better. I'm sure you can find something.
Of course. I'd be happy to help you both. I'll see you again later.
Gazebo. Gee, thanks. I see. Just gang up on the streamer. That's okay. I don't have feelings. Assassins are hiding on Naxos. which is here. They might operate from the cave to the north of Zeus Cove. Okay. The cave of Mount Zas is likely their hideout. There. Sugar.
Cave entrance. They're in there.
Hey Wesu. How are you doing? Yeah, we have a lively community going right now. It makes me happy. Shagar is pleased. Everybody gets gold stars. Beach? I've only been to the like a real beach like once as far as I remember.
They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful.
Yeah, the only time I really remember being to like a real beach, like ocean and whatnot, was when I went to California. But I only spent like maybe 15 minutes there. Because, well, I'm not gonna go into that story. I may eventually get to writing it down and Freezer can read it for y'all to hear and wonder what the heck was going on with me. You caught me. As far as California is concerned, I mean, it's nice, but it's not a place I would really go back to. The last time I went there was in 2016? Yeah, 2016. And it took me an hour to drive 5 miles. I wish I could have made that up. And this was normal traffic. Sleep now. Alright, you take care. Thank you for coming to visit, Lindsay. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to hit the follow button at the top, that little heart icon, if you want to get more notifications. There you go, just like that.
Glory awaits me!
Oh, I will. It's always a lot of fun. But you, go get your sleep.
Drachmi, all stamped with the seal of Paros. And a letter? Some kind of code.
Okay, I guess I can't go that way. No promises. I would like to learn Japanese as well, but for some reason, I just get turned off when literacy starts coming into the picture. It's like, let me just, you know, learn the language. That's what I want to do first. Let me learn the language, then maybe we'll get into writing. It kind of is. And then they brought the literacy part into it. And I'm like, I'm done. Check, please.
They say Zeus grew up in these caves.
Where is that sound coming from? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's not fun. I wanted to learn French in high school, but my teacher, oh, I eventually got sick of my teacher, and I kind of just checked out second semester. The more that class went on, the less I had any interest in even listening to my teacher, and I basically napped and did my own thing during the class. Because I was in high school. High school, I want to say like 10th grade, I want to say. And 10th grade. So I'm almost an adult. And she wanted to spend at least most of the second semester playing a series of tapes called Muzzy, which is a learning software, or at that time, learning program for children. And I'm like, I'm not torturing myself with this. This is the dumbest stuff I've seen, and I've watched Barney willingly. The fact that you're using this is an insult.
The cult soldiers were paid with Rahmi from Paros.
Well, I could hardly ask for clearer proof. This will settle some scores. Take this to the Merchants Guild. Tell them it's the proof I promised. And tell them they can keep the coins.
Of course.
I hated the commercials, which
There
is
was
one of
also
the...
this. I assume it's their orders.
I recognize this. It's an old dialect. The cult must use it to communicate with one another.
You can read it?
This money isn't from Silanos. It's from someone in Sparta.
That's not possible.
I can translate it for you, but these orders come from a Spartan king.
The Spartan nobility has always resisted the cult.
The cult is like water. Any crack in the stone and they'll get in.
Sparta stands against corruption.
How can you say that after all Sparta has done to you? They tore apart our family. They welcomed the cult with open arms.
Why do you keep saying they? I am still Spartan. And so are you.
Are you really?
I have responsibilities here. Paros needs to be stopped. But then, yes, I will go back.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're actually right there. And the commercials, yeah, that's one of the main reasons I hated that stuff. Okay, who are you?
We will destroy your statues. We will burn down your temples if that's what it takes to rid the world of rodents like you.
So I don't know where you're at yet. Which is fine. Come on, talk to me. There we go.
You may speak.
Ships from Paros have blockaded the harbor.
God curse Silanos and his damned cult! Do they never tire of meddling? Ugh.
Nope. No, they don't.
Tell them I'm on my way.
A blockade?
I've refused to pay tribute to Athens, and Paros is taking advantage of the situation. There goes our hope of striking first.
I'll grab my ship.
I can bring my ship around and clear the harbor.
Just you against an entire blockade?
Watch me.
You're right. It's terrible odds for Paros.
Be safe, and come back to me, lamb.
Wrong button. Left trigger. There we go. Where's my ship? There it is. I know it's like right there. But yeah, she played those tapes, and everybody watched it like it was the best thing ever. And it's like, what is wrong with all of you? What is wrong with all of you people? We are almost adults, and we're watching a child's education program. Oh, I was talking about my French class.
Bows ready!
Oh, I didn't realize I could aim. Heh.
Enemies are close! Get ready!
I just realized I could aim with spears.
To brace or get out of the way!
Hit them with your spear!
Commander, they're trying to ram us!
Throw spear! Archers! Ready yourself! Full power! Watch out!
was close. Oh, I am so close to dead.
Commander, we can't take any more.
God damn it. I should have saved that ship that I destroyed to ram and restore my health. Nope, I had to destroy it. Try this again.
Here we go! I need archers! More speed! We've reached full speed! Ready to shoot! Get ready to fire! We can hit them with fire! Shoot when ready! Increase speed! Burn them down! Now this... Alaka! They're headed right for us! Hang on to something! Release now!
There we go.
Attack! Set fire to the weapons!
Okay, let's go back and restore the health.
Ship's damaged.
Fast as we can! Archers, get ready!
And that's one contract done.
Everyone, brace!
We need to move before they hit us.
Archers to the front! Weapons out! We board the dogs!
This one will board. And position like so, and off you go. Oh, that works too. That works too. Only took 2 tries. I was careless the first time. Another contract completed. Oh, didn't realize I leveled 2. Abilities, more fire damage. I love my fire damage. That makes me happy.
The harbor is clear. We need to move out before they send reinforcements.
We're almost ready. Timo?
The ships are loading now. They'll be ready on your command.
Cassandra? A word.
A. Oh wait, a word. Banana.
Is something wrong?
Besides the attacks on my island and the cult's meddling? No. But we must speak privately.
Whatever you need.
The cult must be stopped. When we return to Laconia, it will be dangerous.
You don't say.
I'm used to it. We both are.
Here I know who I can and cannot trust. I would have said that about Sparta too, but this news about the king.
Did Aspasia find out which of the kings is working with the cult?
For all we know, it's both. We must cleanse Sparta of its corruption, no matter the cost.
At least now, we can face them together.
Yes. For all that those bastards tried to take from us. And your brother. We will find him. Come see me when you're ready. Are you ready to sail?
Where to?
We're going to destroy the fleet of Paros once and for all. Only then will Naxos be secure enough for us to leave.
I'm ready.
Then I leave this to you.
With your shield. Or on it.
And now we strike a blow to the cult.
I'm fine with this. I'm perfectly fine with this. Oh, are you coming to look for me?
I'm here.
Okay, that's that. Let's head out. Ship. Ah, there's my cultist. We're gonna sink these ships and then we're gonna call it. What is that? Three cultist members today? I've lost count.
Onward! Sails!
I should quick save first.
We are pulling up to that salvage.
What salvage? Oh. Too late, whatever. Actually, that reminds me, is there anything I can do for the ship? Nope. Nope. Definitely not. And nada. Okay.
Ready, yours! Bows ready! Shoot! Don't waste ammo! Archers! We need you! Fire! Miss! Arrows at the ready! Light them up! Attack with your spears! They're trying to rob us!
Well, they did a very bad job at it.
Use the fire! They are headed straight for us! Archers! We're at full speed! Speed up! Ready yourselves for impact! Archers! Ready yourselves! Throw your... Keep up the speed!
This isn't going well. I'm trying to fight all of them at once.
Forward! Take them up! Shoot! Get ready to fire! We are at a disadvantage here!
You don't say.
I need archers! Attack! Archers! Ready! They're gearing up to ram us! More speed! Ready yourselves!
Okay, we're gonna board you. Oh, that was a bit too close. That's everything. Ship number 1 down.
Ready your bow! Get those blades out! Shoot when ready! With me! Prepare for boarding!
Okay, I dodged that one. Nope, nope.
Increase speed!
Oh, I gotta do it all over again.
Speed up!
Okay, let's just try pulling one at a time.
Ready to shoot!
Wait until they are in range! We are playing! Why not scorch those shits?
Arrows at the ready!
Don't waste arrows!
Get ready!
Getting in position!
Here they come! Archers to the front! Fire the volley! Make them burn! Release now! Brace yourselves! Archers, get ready! Loose arrow! Hold on tight!
Stay out of range of the fire!
Release!
Right!
On! Let's move it!
That was a good hit. Good hit. Good hit. Take you down.
Ready your bow! Get the blue spear!
There will be more battles like that! Nothing will best like handle!
Ramming speed! Ready arrow! More oars!
Okay, that's one.
They're coming right at us!
We're moving now! And we're over... Prepare to...
Really do have the power of the God.
And off you go.
More speed!
So that's two.
Maximum speed! Raise oars! Oars down! Release! Speed!
We fought a good fight, not for the last time, I'm sure.
Right in half.
Here we go! Everyone to battle positions! Fire! Get ready to fire! Run! Hang on to something! Archers! Ready yourselves! Get those out of here! Now! Back to your marks! We need to fire again! Let's move! Full power! Archers, take your marks! Los arrows! Ready? Spear! Ready? Shoot! Shoot when ready! Give us a chance to reload! Loose another arrow! Archers! Ready! We're taking damage from the flames! Like the arrows! Ready now! Ready! We missed them! Increase speed! We're at full speed! Spear volley! Like the volley! Everyone ready for it!
That was really risky.
We live another day, come on.
We are going to autosave here and board the ship and take out the cultist head on.
Follow my lead!
You know, honorably. Okay, where's your treasure? Do you not have any? Why does the ship not have any treasure? Okay, that was absolutely fun. Okay, so that led to you. Oh, okay, so was you I think I killed? Which cultist did I kill? I have no clue. Yeah, no matter. I do like, I want to watch this one sink. It's a huge ship. It is absolutely huge. And all the blood. Where's the sharks? Usually sharks come in and start eating up the bodies. No matter. At this point, we are definitely going to be calling it here. I do want to thank those that have joined me. We are going to be raiding somebody, so let's go ahead and see who that's going to end up being. Quick save. Tomorrow morning, if I have time, we will be doing more Assassin's Creed. Tomorrow night will be more Assassin's Creed for sure. That being said, I do want to support somebody who's been giving me a lot of love lately, so we are going to be raiding Envy Assassin. He's actually doing Terraria right now, so I hope you enjoy it. There it is. I hope everybody has a great night. I'm going to go relax, possibly make some dinner, and hopefully to see you all tomorrow. Thank you to our new members. If you are new, please consider joining the Discord or subscribing to the YouTube channel. Discord. There you go. If you want to stay up to date with whatever shenanigans I'm up to. With that being said, take care and goodbye for now.